my name is Lucas Brown. This is for EXSC 540 Advanced Strength Development. What we're going to be performing today is a squat. So first things I'm going to take you through is the approach to the squat, and then I will demonstrate how to do so. Then I will talk about different coaching cues that I might bring up to someone I was training, and then I will go over the major muscles that are used to perform the movement. And at the end, I will talk about different aspects of human performance, such as daily life activities that benefit from performing barbell squats. So the approach to a barbell squat, first off, we want the bar to be shoulder height. So as we can see here, bar is exactly level with my shoulders. Next step, we want to get under the bar, having it right on our upper back, right up here. While it's on our upper back, some people might like to do a low bar squat. It's the same area, just a little bit lower on the back. We want our hands to be pretty tight together, just outside of shoulder width, with our hands placed a thumb's length away from the knurling or this rough part right here. And as we're getting under it, like I said, place it on the upper part of your back. I'm personally a low bar squatter, so I prefer it right here. And as you're unracking, you want to shoot the hips forward, take a couple steps back, feet slightly shoulder width, and then feet pointed out. As you're going down in the squat, keep your chest up, feet going out, and then drive back up. Now, some coaching cues that I would bring up for someone that I was training or someone I'm working with is, one, bar position will matter, and how you hold it on your back will matter. So if you have the bar on your back, and I'll demonstrate it. So if you have the bar on your back and you round out your back as you're squatting, so you're like this, you're rounded instead of back flat, chest up, you're gonna lean forward in the movement, right? You're gonna be like this as you're trying to come up. We don't want our torso forward as much, chest up, chest back. Then next thing I would say is to keep it at a weight that they can do with proper form. So we don't want them to do weight that they can't do if they're going to go up on their toes, or if they're going to shoot their butt up and then their back. So we want it all to be one consistent movement, where the major muscles used are going to be your gluteal muscles, so your gluteus maximus, medius, and minimus. Your hamstrings, all four divisions of the hamstrings, and then all four divisions of your quads. Different aspects of human performance that these train. So balance and stability, building a good core. As you get older, you tend to lose balance. Same with muscle density, bone density. You tend to be a little more fragile, a little more prone to injury. The squat's going to help with all those things. It's going to make you less prone to injury, less, I don't want to say fragile, but it's kind of what it is. Less fragile as you get older, to where you're breaking bones more constantly. It's going to help keep your bones healthy. And then your core stability, like I said, as you get older, or as anyone gets older, you're going to lose that core stability that many people have when they're younger, where they have the balance to do just about anything. And then you age and you lose that balance. So doing a barbell squat, even a deadlift, a bench press, all that's going to help with your core stability. What I'm going to be performing today is the incline dumbbell press. So to start off, I personally don't really like asking for assistance to get the dumbbells up. So I think it's easiest to grab one and then squat down, pick up the other. So grab one, grab the other, almost like row it up to your thigh here. Where you want them sitting is, as you can see, my knees right here. You want them on your thigh, right above your knee. And you want to lay back gently, but with heavier dumbbells, you're going to want to kick the weight up towards your chest. So generally speaking, most people you see drive their knee up toward their chest to get that dumbbell up there, which is a very effective method. So maintain 5 points of contact. Press up in a careful manner. Down, careful. Up. 5 points of contact is the first coaching cue. So feet planted, shoulders back, and then head firm against the bench. You don't want your head constantly coming up and driving back. You want to keep it firm. Same with their shoulders, same with their feet. I see some people, and if I was working with someone, I'd point this out, where they'll be in the position and then come up a rest here and move their feet. They don't want to do that. You keep your feet planted, solid, and you'll feel better throughout the rep. Next coaching cue I would give is keep elbows tight. So as you can see, I wasn't clear out here with it. I was here, elbows are tight near my ribs, pressing from here. And then another thing is I see people come up like this and press out and up, press in and up, okay? You want your pecs to contract on the movement up. So when you're coming here, boom, bring your upper arms together. So press your biceps together as you're pushing up, and that will help contract your pecs into that movement right here where you develop this. Another one I would give is controlling both the press up and the eccentric movement down. So the concentric, eccentric movement, okay? So controlling the eccentric is really important for stretching out those muscles, getting them prepped, and then as you're pressing up, keep it all one fluid motion. As you saw from my performance, I was not repping it out like crazy. I was up and down each time, very controlled, very mannered in what I did. Regardless of the weight, if you can't go heavy and keep it controlled like I did, don't. Just keep it at a weight that you can control the entire time. The major is muscle train. So you're gonna have your pectoralis major and your pectoralis minor right in here, which attach up to here. You'll have the deltoid, the shoulders, right here. You're gonna have your serratus anterior right here. So your serratus anterior will be trained as well. And then your triceps brachii. So this muscle right back here on your arms. So those are the main muscles that you're gonna be training throughout this entire movement. The aspects of human performance that we are training with the incline dumbbell press are gonna be shoulder stability. So it's gonna make our shoulders a little bit stronger, the joint itself some stronger, going to help with the grip strength. So as we know with pretty much a lot of things in life, we have to grip. We have to have some strong grip strength to perform certain movements in our lives, right? Pushing, pulling, whatever it may be. It's also going to help with different movements throughout the day, whether it requires a pushing or pulling movement, such as opening a heavy door, taking in groceries like I brought up in that squat video. If you have the groceries inside, putting them up on the top shelf, having to press them up onto the top shelf, whether it's in a bowl or whatever it may be. And then it's also going to help with strength imbalances with your chest or your shoulders, because obviously it's working one arm at a time.